There is absolutely no way that this news is priced into the price of Bitcoin. I know what you think, but Lark, the current price of Bitcoin is like $90,000. Everything's priced in. Oh, no. No, this is not priced in. We also got some meme coin news, some charts, all that fun kind of stuff. It's going to be a good time. Let's get into it. First and foremost, the big news of the day, what is not priced in, is the fact that Michael frickin' Big Ball Giga Chad Saylor, the most orange-pilled hardcore advocate for Bitcoin in the world right now, is going to go and give a presentation to Microsoft's board of directors to discuss investing in Bitcoin. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. So good. We're going to be tired of winning. This is insane. You got to realize Michael Saylor is going to go and orange pill the board of Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft, as we've discussed before, they're having a board meeting to discuss whether or not, and of course BlackRock sits on that board, to discuss whether or not to invest company cash into Bitcoin. And if they got Michael frickin' Saylor going, the chances that that's going to be a yes increase exponentially. And of course, he's very motivated to get Microsoft to buy Bitcoin because the more corporations come in, the less Bitcoin there is on exchanges, the higher the price has to go, the more money MicroStrategy makes. It's just math, man. Microsoft right now has $78.42 billion on hand. Let's say they took 10% of that money, right? $78 billion, it's insane. Just cash or cash equivalents just sitting there melting away, right? Because they're debasing the currency so fast, holding all that cash is a liability. Now, here's the deal. Let's say Saylor convinces them to put 10% of their cash into Bitcoin. It's only $7.8 billion. At the end of the day, for a company like Microsoft, it's not even going to make that big of an impact for them, $7.8 billion. They're still going to have $70 billion left to go buy some companies or something like that, and they're going to get more money all the time anyway. That $7.8 billion invested into Bitcoin, though, could be worth much more in the future, and it's a major strategic reserve asset for the company. Okay? That buys them tens of thousands of Bitcoin. It's a big move. And of course, that will be truly the shot heard around the world. This will be the kind of corporate level adoption that we had hoped was going to happen back in 2020 and 2021. And look, in 2020, we got MicroStrategy. That's when they bought. We got Tesla bought back then. We had Square buy back then. And that's basically it. Some of the institutions and stuff played with Bitcoin, but nobody really committed themselves like those three companies did. But if Microsoft really does buy Bitcoin, and I think there's a non-zero chance that it's going to happen. It could be actually much higher than people think. Then guess who else is going to have to buy Bitcoin? Google, Facebook, Netflix, Apple. Everybody sitting on big piles of cash is suddenly going to look around and go, holy shit, Microsoft bought $7 billion worth of Bitcoin. What's our Bitcoin strategy and why don't we have any yet? Suddenly, corporate FOMO hits a whole new level that we have not seen yet. We have nation state FOMO. We have millionaire FOMO, billionaire FOMO, retail FOMO, corporate FOMO. Do you guys have any idea what's happening out here? It's insane. Also, apparently, Rumble is going to buy some Bitcoin. I don't know how much spare cash they have sitting around to buy Bitcoin, but, Michael Saylor said, yo, let's talk. We're going to get you guys into some Bitcoin. Yes. Every company matters, even the little ones. Publicly listed e-commerce company LQR House to buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin as treasury reserve asset. Now, they're only $1 million, broke asses. Shh, their size is not size. Look, it's easy to make those kind of assessments, right? However, was it like 10 Bitcoin these days? However, you have to realize that there are how many? 400,000 private companies or something like that in the USA. What if everybody wants one Bitcoin? You run out of Bitcoin real fast. Okay? Run out of Bitcoin real fast. Hey, real quick, shout out to today's sponsor, which is CoinStats. Guys, this is the app that you need if you want to manage and track all of your cryptocurrencies, okay? Look, I've used CoinStats. It's a great portfolio tracker, and they've got a lot more features beyond just a simple portfolio tracker, okay? So if you want to get started with them, let's talk about what it is that they are doing, because they allow you to basically connect up all of your exchange accounts. You can connect your wallets, all your exchanges, right? They have all the assets here, and you can track all of your portfolio. So that's just an example portfolio that we set up here. some USDC, some COINTRACKING, all that fun kind of stuff here. Lots of great features here. They have analytics for your portfolio, which are really actually super awesome. I mean, check this out. We have asset allocation, but also portfolio health, portfolio performance, wallet analyzer, heat map. I mean, these are really cool, powerful features that can help you in a big way manage your portfolio. These are really in-depth tools, okay? You can look, of course, at the assets and all this kind of stuff. Plus, they have great in-depth charts on really everything, right? So this is the COINTRACKING chart. Shout out to my Avalanche meme coin there. Market cap, volume, price change, all this kind of stuff, description on it, etc., etc. They also have an inbuilt swap function, so you can just connect your wallet and buy stuff straight out of the CoinStats app, which is super gosh darn awesome. You can, of course, manually add new coins as well. Say you want to add some Bitcoin, you can just manually add transactions like that. Or again, of course, you can just connect your wallets and exchange apps to it. They also have a crypto news feed, so you can get all kinds of news. They have a major cryptocurrency price aggregator on par with other major aggregators. So you can just come over here and do all of your keeping up to date with the prices of cryptocurrencies, right? They've got it all here for you, okay? And you have to listen up to this, okay? So look, if you're somebody who uses a lot of wallets, a lot of exchanges, like me, I know a lot of you guys are in the same gosh darn boat, okay? And it's not just the analytics and historical graphs and cool AI features and all that stuff. There's even more that we're not going into depth. We're going to be talking about CoinStats for 10 minutes to get into all the different features they have, okay? But here's the deal. CoinStats is giving my community a wild 50% discount right now. A 50% discount using my link down below in the description, okay? They've got a mobile app too, super awesome. So lots of things to try out, lots of ways to access the application and start taking it seriously and managing and tracking your portfolio so you can achieve maximum success this bull run. Link down below. Okay. Thank you very much again, CoinStats for sponsoring today's video. So, price of Bitcoin just smashed another new all-time high. Let's go. We are currently around 6% away from the fabled legend of $100,000 Bitcoin. Been waiting for this for a long time. It's not here yet. But just to take a little stock on life and existence, and, we're all going to die at some point. But we got to be here to see $100,000 Bitcoin. I know it hasn't happened yet. We don't want to count checks before we hatch, but just, really reminds me of that old saying, make sure you live in interesting times. Well, here we are, guys. Here we are. Anyway, the price of Bitcoin has been grinding up steadily. And it's funny because I've seen some comments like, it's all this bullish stuff happening for Bitcoin. Why is the price not going high? Like, my brother in Christ, what are you looking at? This is a basically nonstop up chart here. This is just heavily curving up and to the right since November 4th or 5th or whatever. That is an insane chart right here. Massive, massive strength being shown right now by Bitcoin, which just keeps grinding up. We're in the mid 90,000s right now. What more do you want, man? It's going to go crazy. It's going to get crazier. Okay, $100,000 is going to be like so much media attention. The human psychology around big, fat, round numbers. We are just silly apes sometimes, I swear. $816 million. Look at that. New inflows today for Bitcoin ETF products. We're now at 28.5 billion total net inflows this year. This year, we still have a month to go of trading it in Wall Street. It's insane. That $816 million, by the way, bought probably about the equivalent of 3.5 weeks of new Bitcoin miner emissions. The numbers are shockingly big, and that's just Wall Street ETFs. That's not the millionaires, the billionaires, the family offices that are just buying on the side, the whales buying on the side, the nation states buying on the side, the corporations are buying straight Bitcoin. Michael Saylor doesn't buy Bitcoin ETFs. He buys the real deal, okay? He doesn't want counterparty risk, even if the counterparty is BlackRock, okay? Eric Balcuna is saying a few $100 million so far in options volume on IBIT today, which is a ton for day one. Here's the rank of the contracts by volume. It's almost all calls. So this is about the options that are now introduced for Bitcoin ETFs, which is super bullish and is going to create even more hype and excitement around Bitcoin ETF products. He said, basically, everybody's betting that the price of Bitcoin will double in the next month. Holy shit. If that... Are you ready for that? Are you actually ready for us to... And all these calls might be wrong. right? Just got to keep that in mind. But are you actually psychologically prepared for Bitcoin to go to like 150 to 180K in the next 4 to 6 weeks? What if that were to happen? Oh, the stink on social media. It would be next level, man. Ryan Detrick says the bull market's only 25 months old, and that isn't very old when looking at past bull markets. In fact, the average bull market lasts more than 5 years. Interesting. Bitcoin's starting to look a lot like November last year, says Bitcoin Archive. If this repeats, we could see 190K early 2025. Yes. It was actually very interesting. You see the interesting similarity in the way that chart patterns play out. And why do chart patterns play out in the way that they do? Because humans are the one factor that continues to drive markets. Now, as we see AI take over and stuff, maybe we're actually going to see a change in chart patterns. And we're going to have this pre-AI and post-AI way of interpreting charts and chart data. But that hasn't happened yet. So far, it's all about human psychology, baby. And we always kind of tend to react the same to certain situations. In this scenario, it doesn't actually become that crazy. Imagine that grind up to 120K, back down to 100, and then grind up right into like March, April top 200K. Beautiful. Eric Balcoon is also pointing out a crypto lawyer running the SEC. Life moves pretty fast. So Trump said to be considering crypto lawyer Teresa Goody Guillen to lead the SEC. Fantastic. We don't know exactly who it's going to be yet. We've had so many different names, like Howard Lutnick was put forward, who's like a mega hardcore Bitcoin bull, but he's ended up being the Secretary of Commerce. So we shall see who's going to lead the SEC. We shall see who's going to lead the Treasury. I don't think the Treasury Department's been decided either yet. So we still have some big positions to come, but the SEC had, gosh darn, it better be a good one. Hey, real quick shout out to Aptos. By the way, I own Aptos. I own Bitcoin. I own other cryptocurrencies. Okay, if you want to see my full portfolio disclosures, as always, you can find that down below in the YouTube description. The pinned comment over on X. You'll find my current holdings, my OTC investments, my venture rounds, all that fun kind of stuff, okay? Plus a risk statement, because guess what? Investing in crypto is risky. You could lose all of your money. No, really, it can all just go like that. Okay, don't be silly. Take it seriously. Right, Aptos news. Native USDT supply going up rapidly on Aptos. Tether's natively minted USDT continues to trend up. More and more money. That's the positive thing here is that means more money coming on chain, and more money on chain allows for more velocity of everything to happen on Aptos. Okay, when you have more money on chain, you got more DEX volume, more trading, more aping, more meme coins, more bullshit. It's all good. That's what you want. More money on chain equals better things happening on chain. 0x Hamed here saying Aptos continues to break records, demonstrating scalability and user adoption. 27 million transactions, a testament to increasing platform activity. 2.8 million active users. Weekly active users remain robust, growing steadily, which is very impressive, by the way. 1 million plus new users, a remarkable addition, reinforcing Aptos' mainstream appeal. We're not going to go into all the other details here. It's quite a big post here. Good post. Bullish case for Aptos, essentially. Sergey, the man behind the myth, the Chainlink, stuck this year largely around $10 to $15 range. One of these days, I do truly believe Chainlink is going to go on a face-melting run that'll prove all the haters wrong, and all of us can sell our bags for $140. I hope anyway. Sergey says, what if all stablecoins, real-world assets, and central bank digital currencies start being connected to each other into all the world's digital assets across all chains on one platform standard set of protocols because it has all the data connections, identity connections, and cross-chain connections that they need to transact successfully? That protocol is named Chainlink, who literally has the partnerships with the DTCC, one of the biggest clearing houses in the world that do like $4 quadrillion a year or whatever in volume. And you have SWIFT, which is the standard for global interbank messaging systems, okay? Like this kind of partnerships. By the way, Chainlink excited to announce that Brazil's central bank is using Chainlink in its CBDC project. Yep, that's right. Brazil's central bank is using Chainlink. Doesn't feel priced in. This is interesting. The Phantom Wallet app has flipped Google Chrome to become the number 2 utilities app on the iOS App Store in the US. And I am so damn conflicted about this and the Coinbase app surging so high in the rankings so quickly because Generally, this is kind of a topping signal, but I feel like, and hopefully not famous last words, I feel like it's a false signal because we don't have anything else really that is showing a topping moment for the market. Maybe we say the greed indicator, but the greed indicator can remain in heavy greed for a very long time. I think last cycle we had like 6-7 months of it basically being an extreme greed nonstop. So there's that, okay? But in terms of stuff like the weekly RSI, the weekly MACD, et cetera, a lot of on-chain, not anything else really, is showing that we're nearing a topping situation. But sentiment has definitely gone absolutely bonkers, of course, mostly for meme coins and everybody chasing the dream, right? Polymarket asking, what will Coinbase list next? Popcat currently in the lead for the most likely next meme coin to be listed on Coinbase. I mean, gosh darn it, can we get some damn base memes on Coinbase? Brian, CEO Coinbase. We gotta have a chat, man. Okay, I got some meme coin bags over on Base, and they need some love, man. My Brett bags, my Benji bags, like, let's go. List them on Coinbase, baby. Let's do it. Okay, it's coming. CRG, I want to share his post with you guys. He said, most of these new beams will be abandoned and will never pump again. Whales jump ship. Those driving will jump ship onto the next new shiny thing. It takes tremendous cohesive effort behind the scenes to keep a meme bid. It's all just an attention game. The well-established ones will bounce back, of course. Don't worry. Different story, though, for 99% of the tens of thousands of new ones launched every single day. And that's an insane thing. We're up to like 50,000 meme coins a day being launched. Of course, the vast majority of those, 99.99% of them apparently, never even make it to being more than an hour old. Okay, so if you're in pump.funds trenches, you're not really in the trenches. You're just, giving your money away to people launching bullshit tokens. Okay, let's keep it real here. All right. Now the thing is, when I play the meme coin game, and look, I make some high risk bets, of course, on some things, and that's a different story. I'll throw a Solana into something, and we never even talk about this stuff because it's just too damn high risk to mention. But most of my money in memes is in bigger memes, like it's in Brett, for example, or Shrub, which is a pretty new one, but I think has some nice potential. Stuff like that, right? I've got a big long position right now on Dog with Hat, leverage long position. So stuff like this, right? I like the bigger memes because they've got much less risk of like an exit scam rug pull tomorrow. So I kind of like that feeling, to be honest. Cold-Blooded Schiller says new meme coin success can compound negative feelings for people who feel as though they continually miss out. I've said it before, the best coins of this cycle are either in their infancy or not even created yet. You can only do this shit in crypto. Don't stop. Go again. Don't stop clicking. It's true. Don't stop clicking. Keep in the game. Survive. The longer you're here, the more likely it is that you're going to find massive damn success. Okay? Don't give up if you're not there yet. By the way, sign up to the newsletter. It's awesome. You'll freaking love it. Seriously. Best damn newsletter in the cryptocurrency business. I know I say that all the time, but it really is because we are sharing all the stuff you guys need to know every single week. The news, the altcoin deep dives, the altcoin alpha, the latest on meme coins, and much, much more. Link down below. It's free. Check it out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back for the next one. Peace.